You're watching Poland Daily Business. My name is Aleksander Wierzejski. As you may notice, the judiciary system reform in Poland is a very hotly debated topic. And how does it look comparing to other countries? As a golden standard of the judiciary systems are being proposed the Nordic countries, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, Finland, because of the many values these systems have. We are fortunate. Glenn Jorgensen, a Polish and Danish citizen, professional, is our guest tonight. And sir, you have the opportunity to compare both systems. What are the conclusions?
Well, that's correct. I went through some of the key numbers for the Polish system and the Danish system. First of all, to compare, we need to take a look at the total public expenditure at the state level. And actually, they're very similar, even though Poland has 6 times as many citizens. This is in milliard euro is around 92.6 milliard euro for Denmark and around 82 for Poland. But the interesting part here is that for the amount of this money that we are spending at the public level, how much goes to the court system? In Denmark, less than 0.4% of this money. In Poland, 2.4%. That means that this is about 5 times more flowing into the Polish system relatively than we are in Denmark. Now you can ask the question, what are we getting for this money? Well, in Denmark, a third of this money comes back. A third of the money spent for the courts, judges, and prosecutors flows back to the people as legal aid. In Poland, this is less than €1 per citizen that flows back. And in Denmark, we are very proud of the legal aid because this helps people with less resources to be equal to the law. Because, of course, when you come into the law system, it costs money. You need to have a lawyer, you need to fund your time away from job and so forth. In Denmark, we have a very big and good system for legal aid. In Poland, you can say, what is it that's costing all this money? And if you dig into the numbers, you will see that in Poland you have 4 times as many judges per citizen than we have in Denmark. Okay, what are they doing? Because if you look at the average process time in Denmark, we are speaking months. I mean, out of 162,000 what is called normal cases, punishment cases, the average time was 42 days. If you took all 207,000 cases in 2016, it would be maybe 2 to 3 months in average time for a case. In Poland, you're as what I'm told, is about 2.5 years for this. So it's much slower court system. It's much more expensive. You are even worse, you are not equal to the law in Poland. In Denmark, 9 out of 10 people who have been in contact with the court system are very satisfied with the performance of the system. And I doubt that it's this high in Poland. Actually, the survey made by the European Commission, the Council of Europe had a European Commission for Efficiency of Justice evaluate this. They are coming with a report every 2nd year. And you can find the report on the internet. And you'll see that Poland is rated amongst the 15 European countries that were compared, is rated the lowest just after Slovenia, where Denmark, Norway, and Finland, which you mentioned in your program, in the beginning of the program, is at the highest. Denmark is actually scoring the highest. So we are, for much less money, performing much better in Denmark. And I think this is something that needs to be addressed in Poland, because if people are not equal to the law, it doesn't matter what laws you vote for, it doesn't matter who's in power. If you have one set of rules for your neighbor and another set of rules for you, this is not democracy. So that's the fundamental issue that needs to be addressed before we can discuss any other politics. And according to me, it seems that even the judges are playing a role in some of this, mafia business. I hear examples through my wife, who is contacted by many sad cases, happening around in Poland, where people have been mistreated by the system, and there are no consequences for these. You have some of these judges have even, they have roots going back to the communist days. This is unacceptable for a country that should be democratic and should be following the justice.
Correct,
good justice
sir. Thank you very much for this insight. The time's up for this part of our conversation, but our viewers tomorrow will be able to see the second part. Glenn Jorgensen, thank you very much. And this is it for Poland Daily Business tonight.